And go, 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 go. Come on. There you go. Easy. Anyway, welcome back to the moth-hawk project. Well, that's not going to be happening. Don't mind me if I do. Moth-hawk. Moth. There you go. Easy. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the moth-hawk project. I'm just going to be loading things in, so don't worry about that. Yeah, I had a shower today, so wait. Don't say that you bugged me out. Oh, you little brat. Things can never go great at the first time, and nope, they don't. God dang it. Anyway, hold your horses. Ah, there it is. Alright, cool. It's loaded in. And I can start. That's good. Anyway, let's get started on this. So today we're going to be working on the wings, as previously discussed yesterday, and hopefully that will work fine. So yeah, we're going to be working on the wings, and hopefully that will work fine. So allow me to grab the... Oh wait, I have all the colors in. I don't need that. I have all the colors. Alright, so zooming in. There you go. So we're gonna be using the second one and then the third one. Yeah, that's the way to do it. So first grab the color right there. Then switch to the right brush. So yeah, using different kind of color because I actually have been working on the other project before that is now finally done. I actually had my tools wrongfully selected thanks to that. Anyway, we can now start. So let me just see where I did this. This is the red screen, and this is supposed to be no. That's a texture. This is the one. Yeah, that's the one. All right. So around this is the amount I need. Then I need to grab my eraser and get that done. So yeah, today I actually today I actually had worked a lot of time, or put a lot of effort into my drawing. That's not helpful. Why is this in the quick select tool? No. Can I also get other things selected in the select tool, or is it just, you know, these things? Apparently there is no those. Alright, that. Now we need to realize where the red is. The red is only there. So I need to add red down. Alright, brown down. Alright, cool. So now I need to get to the brown zone, which is this one. Yes, it's this layer. Grab the brown, get the brown in. Come on. So this will work then, right? Yeah, that will work. Sadly, I need the other color. I need this color instead. Yeah, that's more better. So it looks like, you know, This might not look really well done, but trust me, it works quite well if I'm using the right amount of coloring into it. Alright, so then I also need to do it here, so that I do have only the tips of the red. Yeah, it's still a little bit of difficult sometimes for me to figure out like how I need to do this process. Because all of this is like, you know, this actually all needs the same amount of effort pulled into it. Because apparently, when I'm using this, when I'm using the red, I need to merge the red. I need to merge the light color, this color right here. I need to merge that as well. So the only way to do that is, blend them. Therefore, I don't need to have transparency or white involved into it. Of course, I didn't know before because of all the, you know, sometimes things get a little bit fake. But yeah, it is a thing that needs to be done, so I need to do it. That way I will be easy. That way things will go easier for us. So yeah, so today I actually did a lot of work. I improved upon my own. I improved again, and I'm very happy upon the result. How far I got. I finally have completed all the recording and the drawing itself, and then hopefully tomorrow I will be able to get it all into one single video. It's not gonna be the best looking video, trust me upon that. That's a promise I cannot keep. That's a promise that I cannot keep. I will say this to you at least, that that drawing is not gonna be well, not well textured. I mean, well done for the parts that need to be done. Why is this so damn difficult? Why is it always that this thing has like terrible transparent, this has so much transparency in it, in the brush itself? I get why, but still, it surprises me. But yeah, hopefully we will be able to be done for this, hopefully we'll be able to be finishing this one off. Anyway, so today I have been working, check. I have been doing stuff, did some drawing, walked the dog, it was cool outside, went to the shower, now my mouth is fully dry. I should have brought some water with me, I totally forgot about that. So yeah, I had actually quite a good day. I even delivered some food. I even delivered some dinner to one of my neighbors. She always asks for it, and my mother always says like, yeah, bring it to her. So we always we'll deliver some dinner towards her because she normally doesn't cook herself. She's like an old lady, but you know, it's always nice to see somebody like, oh, thank you so much for your food. So yeah. Anyway, anyhow, that's the thing that I actually did today. I actually improved upon my drawing skills. I improved upon a lot of stuff today. And I tried to do my very best upon getting this thing done. Although this thing is actually the most challenging thing I ever came across. It's like, the boat project is also challenging, but this is a different kind of challenging. Because this thing is actually quite slow. So is the boat project, but this thing is quite slow on coloring because of all the things I need to do, all the handling I need to do. but I'm happy how far I got already. So the main problem I'm dealing with this thing is, like, you know, the colorations sometimes don't match, and the patterns that I want to recreate I cannot recreate. So then I spend like a lot of time to try to recreate the things that I want to recreate, which of course takes a lot of time. And yeah, if we only have 1 hour, that's not a lot of time. But anyhow, that's the thing that I wanted to. That's the thing that I need to do. So I need to give this thing a good old-fashioned, you know, coloring up, and then go to the light brown, and then go to the red. I totally did it wrong. I should have. So next time when I'm gonna be drawing these feathers, I know then that I need to do first everything needs to be brown, and then once we're followed up by brown, we can then use the red and then merge it with, you know, the brown, so that it is nicely transferred into brown, instead of using instead of relying on, you know, this white or transparency. So once we're going to be erasing some of the red, we can then, you know, see that the brown is still there. Don't get me wrong, the brown is still there, but I just now have like full brown, so I can now go to this color over here, right? This layer, yes. And then I need to actually have the red on it, so I can get to this one. Now we're gonna go to back to the no. Yes. Yes. So now we're gonna go back to here. You can see, like, alright. So this is the color. Yes. So we want around here, we want that to be done. Then we actually then we need to go here, get to the blur tool, which is here, and then go from here on to that side. And then do it again until we have the right amount. I believe I even needed to use this one instead. Yes, I even need to use this. Alright. So I want to go over here and then use that. So we want to actually go for this. Yeah. There you go. So go to the brush, do the brush until here. And then, you know, use the use the blur tool to get the rest of the parts in. So get blur tool done. And it's like, you know, every single time it's the same. But the good news is it is like maybe always the same, but it is good. It's a good pattern. Let me do this again. Yeah, there you go. Now we need to get to where is it? Normal. Come on, normal. There you go. And then this needs to be there. And here needs to be that place right here. And this place right here. Blur tool done. and then go back again here. So yeah, the amount of color that is existing in this, it's quite nice, but it's really hard to do sometimes. Like you need to know like what kind of effect you want. For instance, I want the effect of having this go from light brown to brown, so therefore I need to use the blur tool to get to that. But it is indeed it's indeed a little bit hard to do sometimes. Anyway, as you can see, so we need to get to, now we need to have like here, no, now we need to get this way again, until here we need it to be. Now we need to grab the blur tool again. There you go. An easy transfer, actually. The main problem with this thing is like, it's a little bit difficult sometimes to plan everything out. Especially if you have like this kind of color combination. So if you can see, like, boom. Now, since that we have colored everything brown, we can actually do the same thing with red, but I want to actually go first for the I actually want to go first for the white trigger of it. So I want to go first for the white one and then go to the brown aspect of it. So I want to go for first this color and then go for the red one, so that we have like the full transfer. And then in the end we will have this kind of texture. So we're gonna have the same kind of texture than the ones on the other side. That's the idea. But yeah, these it's a little bit difficult. Let's put it that way. It's a little bit difficult sometimes to get things the way you want them to be. As long as you just don't give up, you will get there. So again, same progress. Go here, push, badoosh, and then go to the blur tool, which is located here, and then there you go. Easy. But yeah, this is the main problem that that I'm normally facing. Like, I did it once, and then I need to figure out how to do it again. So normally, you can watch back a thing that you did, like a recording, which also works. I did that as well. Like, I have like a recording that I do when I do these things. Like, I did a live stream once, and I didn't know how to do the color back then on certain types of feathers, and I was like, I did that on the boat, so I can use the boat as an example how to use or how to achieve such colors. And so I did that. I achieved it by re-looking at my work, my past work, which actually helps a lot. Anyway, now we can go back here, get to this one. So we need to beat it until here. See, this one actually goes way down there. So I want to actually go for this place like this, so that I still have some brown left. Go to the color tool. I mean, it's not difficult to do this. It's just, it takes a long time. and I mean like a long time. Also sometimes I forget like, ah yes, I need to color into towards it or with it. It depends on how I want to brush. There you go. So the main issue that I always have with coloring is like, it takes so long before I finally get to it. And with drawing, it's most likely, you know, the shapes or the things that I want to draw. Like, I want to draw this, and then totally backfires or doesn't look like it at all, and then you realize like, ah yes, I need to figure out how to do this again. The main issue I always face with these things is like, difficulties are always challenging, and you're not supposed to give up on such challenge. But yeah, that's a thing that I always try to do, not give up on certain situations, because holy hell, if you give up, you know, you lose. So better not lose, and just, you know, try to accept the problem that better accept just, you know, that you are facing a problem. I did it. I accepted that I was facing a problem and did not know how to fix it until later. I had like a problem in a drawing. I could not get the hands correctly done, so I was constantly, you know, redrawing the hands until a certain point. I was like, you know what, this looks decent, and then eventually I saw like an image how to draw them, and I was like, yeah, I totally did it wrong, and so I redo it, and I even redid it without sketch. Even without a sketch, so I instantly went to outlines, which normally is not a good idea, but I was like, you know, I don't have time for this. And it turned out good because I used the original, you know, I used the original sketch of the outlines to redraw the hand. But yeah, the hand was, the problem with the hand was it was always either too small or too thick. So the fingers were too thick or the hand was too small. So to give this little dwarvish kind of feeling to the hands, and then, you know, the whole positioning of the hands were not looking like it. With places like these, it is less problematic because, you know, you're not using any hands, you're just using, you know, feathers. But yeah, it was a problem with the drawing that I had, like, The same thing goes for like when I was working on the church project, which was, you know, just draw a casual church. Go ahead, draw a church. And I was like, I never drew buildings. How do I draw buildings? And, you know, I figured out how to do it in the style that I'm normally doing. So this style, and that helped me a lot. That helped me a lot as well. But yeah, the amount of stuff that you learn on the way in, so, you know, you're not gonna put your problems aside. You're just gonna be using your mental capabilities of solving a problem by either going for trial and error or going for, like, you know, a simple solution is normally the way to go, and I'm very happy upon that. The amount of problems I solve by, you know, just, you know, dealing with them, facing them, not fearing them, just, you know, face your problem. Don't think that your problem is just gonna be going away if you ignore it. No, the problem is still there. It maybe not be present for others, but it's a problem that you are gonna be constantly seeing. So if you don't fix it, you know, you're gonna be seeing it in your work, and then you're gonna be like, it looks horrible. So yeah, you want to make sure that you solve your own problems with any means is necessary. Otherwise, you know, you cannot progress. And that's always good, because I had like a problem with the hands in the first drawing, and then, you know, the second drawing I did, of the second drawing I did in a different position. Actually, the hands went well, and the position was well, and the looks and the size and the ratio on the hands and the hands and the arms were good. Therefore, you know, I created a good image, and I'm very proud of it because it took me a while to get to that point, and I got to that point, and now and since I'm now at that point, I no longer have to deal with it. Maybe next time it will occur again, but then I know how to fix it. So yeah. How did I fix it? Well, I was looking at different kind of I was looking at the same pose I went for, and then looked for the hand positioning on the drawings that they used. And so I I did not mimic, but I did look at it and try to redo it in that certain style, and that went well. So yeah, I learn a thing every day, and I try to do my very best upon learning stuff and not standing still. That's the worst thing I can do, sitting still and doing nothing. Anyway, that's what I want. There you go. Now go for the blur tool. So yeah, I'm trying to do my very best upon getting better at this. And by doing a lot of drawings, I guess I'm improving. And that's good. Because, the more I improve, the better I get at it. The better I get at it, the better I can use it next time. Alright. That looks good. That looks like decent looking feathers already. I'm very happy how far I already am. And I don't wish for, anything else. My only wish for this project to be finished, so I can actually continue with doing it, so I can show you guys live stream other things. But as long as that is gonna be happening, I'm just glad I'm gonna be working on this. After all, it's a very nice experience to go for, learning how to draw a bird, and then use that bird as a statement of like, oh, what do I learn from this? And then I learn like a lot of stuff. Ah, thanks, DN Scout. TNT Scout, yeah. Thank you very much. I'll zoom out for you. Then you can see like boop 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 boop. Yeah. So the end result of this is gonna be like this. Hold on, I'll show you. So the end result is gonna be like this. So this is the wing. This is the first wing I did, and I'm gonna be trying to recreate the same color pattern on the second part, and then we're gonna be going from down to up, because I realized that I had a problem with going up from going up to down, because then apparently I cannot go for the same thing. I even may draw a little bit more tail on this thing, because I found this little stump here a little bit less, or how do you say that? I found it lacking. The tail is not fully functional, so I might need to draw a little bit more here, but I'm gonna be first making this fully done, and I'm gonna be reworking the beak, because the beak and the head needs to be reworked on the head part here needs to be reworked on the beak, because both need to have a little bit more adjustment upon looking better. But so far it does look nice, yeah. Especially the patterns, how far I already got on them. I know I know that some parts here might be overdue, like these things here. They might not be here like, oh no, I drew and it's not visible. Well, that doesn't actually matter on these things, because I might want to reposition them or what else, and then it won't go to waste. So that's why it's always important to draw these things in, because you know their wingtails always need to be drawn in. So yeah, but glad you like it. I tried to do my very best to make it good looking, and my fruit's already paying off. So I'm very happy how far the result already is on this thing, because holy hell, this thing is difficult sometimes to manage. Because sometimes you have these days like you don't want to work on it, and sometimes you have these days that you want to work on it and you don't have a clue where to begin. That's why it's always very important to keep on schedule. Like I have like a strict schedule. Like I'm gonna be working on this. I'm gonna be working only on this. I'm not gonna be working on that, or that, and then all at the same time, because then everything is gonna go into a big giant kaboom ball, into a big giant box that go exploding, and that you know, exploding boxes is not a very smart way of handling things, especially because you will get stressed out, and when you get stressed out, your creativity will suffer dearly, and nobody wants that to happen. So yeah, I try to do my very best upon reaching to that point, and once this thing is fully done, I hope that's gonna be looking the best of the best. But yeah, so ooh, wait, this is not good. I need to upgrade it to 10. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, this part is actually the hardest part to do, because this is like adding 3 colors into a wing. So adding 3 colors to this tail is gonna be like a pain in the ass to work with. And you can already see that I made a mistake, because I added a little bit too much red. So I need to remove some of the red and then merge them with the second color. That's the idea. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing, and hopefully I won't have to deal with it too much. I need to get here. I need to get that way, and then go back here. So the idea of the merge tool is like creating this blend into the second color. So you have like you have this big beige-like color that you normally see on the walls, and then you go to this dark oak brown. That's the idea. But and then you're gonna go to fiery red. So it's gonna be ember red, if I'm correct, not fiery red. I even need to redo the color if I'm correct on that one. But colors are easy to do. Redoing colors is easier than redoing patterns. I'll tell you that. Because you have this button here, and then you can change up the color if you want to. If you make a mistake on, oh no, the colors are all wrong, and it's like, yeah, but I can press this button and then I can change everything back to normal. Alright, that's good. Come on, blend. There you go. So yeah, it's good to have these things, It's a lovely thing to have. And hopefully, this painting will be done in a month time. Hopefully, it will be only a month now, and then that will be finished. Hopefully. But yeah, this thing already took me a month to get all the drawing done, and then it took me a month already to get to the coloring part. So 3 months of work, and 3 months of work is actually quite a lot, but it's for a good cause, and I like to put my soul into it, because there's nothing better than putting your soul into such works. Also, only working 1 hour a day on it is not a lot. I'll tell you that. An hour a day is like, normally when I work it takes like 4 hours. Normally if I work it's like 4 or 5 hours I do when I work, and then I get things done. But now it's like 1 hour. 1 hour? Oh my god, that's not a lot, yes, by a long shot. Because 1 hour is like, you're done with one part of the drawing? Oh, oh, oh. Or you did some hard thinking? Oh, 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 time is gone. And you lost everything. So yeah, the amount of, I had that with, one of the drawings I did. When I was recording, I took a note on how long it took for me to get to the sketching, from the sketching phase to the coloring phase, and I was like, holy hell, that's a long time. So it took me like an hour and a half to get from a sketching phase to a coloring phase, and then from the coloring phase to the shading phase also took like 4 or 5 or 6 hours, because apparently coloring takes a long more time because I need to think more. The main problem I always have with coloring is like, I am not a very talented colorer. I normally work with black and white, and I needed to have color in my drawing, and to get it alive, especially if you didn't see it, but I'll show you later on what I mean. So there you go. But yeah, the transformation to, getting the wing to look similar to the other one, that's the real challenge here. That's the real challenge. Like, you want to have the same pattern on the same wing part. So therefore you need to challenge yourself, like, how do I do that? How do I get this color that the color pattern that I already use on this part? And that takes some time. And I'll tell you, it will be worth it, but it just takes time. Alright. Also, I should have drank before, because holy hell, I am dry on my mouth. I forgot to put some I forgot to pick some water or something like that to get the drawing started. Oh well, Next time I will do it. Tomorrow, we have still tomorrow the same day, same time. I'm gonna be working on this again, so yeah, that's how it works. Every day, 1 hour a day. Every day, 1 hour a day, I work on this. I even put it on a playlist so that everybody knows how what to see. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. I'm surely getting better at this, especially when, the more I do this, the better I get at it, the faster I get at it. That's the whole reason behind all of this anyway. It's making sure that you have this experience of, there is a time limit. What? A time limit? Oh no. And then, you're not supposed to be panicking. Because, in a real situation, a real life situation, when you have a boss or something like that, the boss is not going to be saying like, could you get this done? And you're going to say like, yeah, it's going to be taking me 2 months. And then the boss is going to be saying like, what? 2 months? How dare you? I want this done by 1 month. And then you're going to be saying like, yes, but how do I do that? And that's the main thing here. It's like, find a solution how to get better and faster at it. You don't have to do fast drawings, don't get me wrong. I don't do fast drawings either. I'm just taking my time drawing, and then I see the time passing. But I am aware of what the situation is. I am aware of my drawing situation. I'm aware of I'm aware of the time, and that makes me like, yes, I know that I need to have time, and I need to make sure that I spend my time useful. So when I draw, I normally make sure that I have everything that when I'm drawing, like, oh, all right, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that, and that makes you actually go quicker. So the next time you're going to be working on this project, for instance, the next time you're going to be working on the project, or the next time you're going to be working on a drawing, for instance, you will get better and faster at it because you already know how to do the things that you had done before. And that's why it's always important to not ignore problems that occur during your, drawing run. I'll put it that way, just your drawing run. It's funny. For me, it's funny. I don't know if you guys find it funny, but for me, it's funny. Like, you find a problem, well, go ahead and fix it, and then you're like, how do I fix it? And then you realize, like, oh yes, I need to fix it by doing that, that, and that. And then the next time the problem occurs again, you will be like, boom, I know it already. You don't have to tell me twice. And then you already have everything under control. So eventually you will get faster at this, and then things will go smoothly, and you don't have to deal with time too much. For instance, I have drew the first time I drew a character that I was designing. I created a character that I use for D&D, for instance, and I was deciding, like, you know what, I'm gonna be drawing this character, and I am not good at drawing people. All right, I'm a dyslexic person when it comes to people. I cannot spell the word man or female or human or something like that. I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to make it. And so it took me like 2 or 4 or 5 or 6 days before I was able to get a decent looking human. And then, the second time I did it, it went way quicker. I was like, boom, done. I drew it again into a different position, and I improved even on it. Like, the hands were good, everything was looking way better, and you can see the progress yourself. It's lovely that you can see the progress that you made over time, because holy hell, it's quite important that you can see progress, especially when it comes to these things, because the more progress you make, the more progress you the more experience you get at it, at things, the better you get at it. The better you get at it, the better it will become. That was a lot of better. Well, I'm not good at explaining things sometimes. I'll tell you that. That's no secret at all. Anyway. So yeah, I improved upon my drawing, and I got pretty damn far with it. So the next time I will be drawing, and then things even go better. Of course, I'm gonna be tomorrow. I will be trying to get the how do you say that? I'm trying to get the I recorded one of my drawings, and I tried to make a fast time lapse of it. But yeah, no, it's gonna be difficult. It's a thing that I have been talking about right about now. So it's not this thing, but it's a drawing that I'm very proud of right now because of all the things that I did. Like, haha, I made it. I successfully succeeded at drawing human, and that makes me really happy. Like, I can draw human now. That's good. So yeah, because it's definitely not this art style that I'm gonna be using. Oh hell no. This art style is limited. Limited in certain ways. The limited problem with this is you can draw amazing things with this art style. You can draw dinosaurs, dinos, monsters, knights in heavy armor with blades of fury, blood, gore, whatever you want, disparity, whatever you want with it. Birds, elephants, you name it, horses. But what you cannot draw with it is fucking humans. It is restricted to that because it is so detailed, and I am not good at drawing detailed people. I am good at drawing detailed animals and all that stuff. So the next time, that's why I switched to a different kind of art style, which is more toony, which I always had in my arsenal. So I'm using a different art style of my own. I perfected it so I can draw humans on it, and therefore, you know, I will be able to draw on it. Yeah, I think that's the word. I can then draw on it. So yeah, I improved my own art style, and therefore, so yeah, I picked up and I used a different art style to improve my own art style, and then hopefully that will fix the whole damn thing. So yeah, I use that, and hopefully that will work out fine. Anyway, so let me just take a look at it already. That looks nice. Look at it. Look at this. Look how nice it's already looking. Look how nice this already looks. That feels like a real wing, you know, that feels like a real bird wing. And then when you add the red on it, it will look even better, but then I need to make sure that I have the lesser red on it, so it will be like, come on, load in, you piece of garbage. So I'm going to be using not these types of color, because those are not the real color that I need. I actually need a little bit less red. As you can see, I need a little bit less red on these wing parts. And you can already see, like, yeah, this is the same color pattern already. So yeah, but it needs a little bit less red. So it needs like only tiny little tips of red. That's the idea. Anyway, you can already see it. I will be saving right now because I see that we only have 5 minutes left. So I will show you what improvement is, because holy hell, it's important that I do that. Do we need to have 5 minutes for? Nah, we can just finish a little bit more. Yeah, we can finish off a little bit more. There you go. Bush. I need to fix one thing here. Hold your horses. Pick up that color. Get to the brush. Get to this layer over there. Fix this little problem here. There you go. That looks better. Alright. The problem of this brush is always that it has, like, you know, transparency issues, which is very common. So now we're going back to red so that we can select the color. I put it on a different layer somehow. Forgot that I actually need to put it on an existing one. So yeah, we can now go to over here. Use the little thing there. Actually, I was thinking about getting a better tablet, but I'm like, nah, this one is good enough right now. Otherwise, I will go for an interacting tablet, which you can use with your fingers, which is even way better, because then I can actually zoom in and zoom out from the other side, from here, and then I can easily do things. Now I actually need to use my mouse, or I need to use the tablet itself to zoom in and zoom out. And my mouse is like way over there, you know, sitting in a corner, like, you're not moving, because otherwise the cat gets it. Even though I don't have a cat, but yeah, it's quite funny that that, you know, interactive tablet of, you know, viewing tablet is actually quite smart. So if I have like a smart tablet, I can actually go in and out zooming. Now I don't have that, but I do have like the version before that. So I have like a tablet that works like a drawing tablet. So I can actually move around with the circle here and there and there. So this is all not done by the mouse. Only the setting is like, if I want to zoom in or zoom out, I need to actually touch the mouse. That, of course, decreases the workflow. Duh. But yeah, that's the thing that once I have enough money, yeah, sure, I will get a new one. But I won't get the new one until this one dies. Because otherwise it's a little bit of a waste of money, and I don't like to waste money, especially on technology like this, because it's expensive. This technology costs like what, $700 or something? Yeah, probably. This one costed actually $700 precisely, and I will say it's a very good one because it has like it is very fast at doing its stuff, and it can draw really nice circles. Allow me to just show you. Really nice circles, and I really like good circles. So if I draw a circle, I draw a circle like this, and boom, 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 I can draw quickly. And that's the idea. You need to have a responsive tablet, and well, this one does. The only downside is like right now I actually need to have a new CPU instead of a GPU, because the GPU is good but the CPU is bad. It's like 10 years old and I need to update that. I also need to let the IT people take a look at the CD driver, because apparently some of the disks don't work anymore, and I find it very strange why they don't work, even though they have been working for like 15 years. So you get my point here. Somehow the discs don't work anymore, and I want to know why. So yeah, I'm trying to get that mystery solved. I'm not a very good person when it comes to mysteries, but I do like myself some. I do like this. I do like to solve such mysteries because I like to play my old games. They're fun. The old games like Zoo Tycoon and one more, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, 2, Battle of the Middle Earth that I have left in as a CD, but I cannot play it sadly. It's like, oh, it hurts so much. It's like, oof. It hurts so much to not be able to play that game. I don't miss it. It's just, it's a shame that I cannot install it because of the amount of bullshit that goes on the CD drive. It's like, yeah, I cannot read it. It's like, what? How can you not read it? And because the CD works on the old PC, it works, and then so it has to be done. It has to be something with the driver itself. So it's either the Windows driver or it is going to be the thing that the CD driver itself that does not be able to read it. So either both of them are broken or one of those things resists to read it. Because some of the CDs do work, which is quite magnificent. Like the old Dino Tycoon game does work on it. Anyway, enough talking about that. How much time do we have left? And it's 50 minutes in and I did not see the time. Oh, damn. Alright, fine. I'll finish off this one and then I will call it a day. Anyway, there you go. So, yeah. And I did it wrongfully. God dang it. I did it wrongfully. Hold on. Alright. That's decent. Alright, saving this bad boy. So yeah. That was it for today, I believe. Pressing 5 here. Come on. Does that do it? No, it does not do anything here. Because I pressed. So yeah. Today we actually finished off the first 2 lines, if I believe, of the wing. So I believe we're actually quite fast at doing this. So next tomorrow we will be able to get to, I think, midway or even finishing it. But yeah, that was it for today. I just wanted to show you guys like the progress. So yeah, the progress was actually quite nice. Like this was, I will show you really quickly. It's quite easy to do so. Like for instance here, and then here you can see already the difference. So you have this, but over here you have this problem with the hand, which I didn't like. So the hands were too short for the body itself, and then I fixed that on this one. But holy hell, these hands are such an annoyances. Like for instance, I believe I actually need to, I believe like I made a mistake here on this part right here. I actually had to, maybe I will fix it later on, but this part over here is a little bit too thick. But for the rest, it looks decent. So yeah, this is like a week. This is like a week in between, and I fixed like a lot of problems already in a week time. So yeah, I'm getting better at drawing, definitely, and it's totally different style of drawing. But you know, boat project is always like, you know, boat. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed for today, and thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, have a nice day, and well, bye.